Hi, it's Cheryl with Caribou Country Lifestyle. I got this planter from a friend for Thanksgiving, and it's an absolutely beautiful planter. But what I'm finding is there are 4 plants in here, and this pepper plant, it's a decorative pepper plant, it's not doing very well. So I want to repot all of these plants that are in here. I do not know the names of any of these house plants, unfortunately, but I have some pots set up and I'm just going to move these into some different plants, into some different pots. So here I have one of the planters. I've put some potting mix in here, and I also put some seedling mix in here, and I kind of blended the two together. And now I'm just breaking up the clumps. And I think the problem with this mix of plants is maybe some of the plants need more water than other plants, because I just found that after I've had this for a month almost, and I've watered it once since I've gotten it, and the pepper plants have just been struggling ever since I watered it that one time. Now I'm pretty sure no one else has watered it, because nobody usually goes around watering my plants for me. It's usually up to me to have to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up this. I want to put this leafed one into a bigger pot, because I think it would thrive so much better being in a bigger pot. So I'm just going to dig down deep enough that I can get this in here like that, and then I will just mount the dirt, give it a little push down a bit. And I think it would just do a lot better in this pot here. It still gets a bit of light coming in from the bedroom window, and I think that would probably be enough. I'm going to plant this other one. Now, these ones that I'm putting in here, they're not a flowering plant, I know that much. So I should be able to take this all out in one. And I'm going to take my little turtle out. And the same thing, I'm just going to move the dirt up the edges so then I can lower this plant in here. And this is a really nice dirt. So I think this plant will definitely do a lot better being in its own pot. And they just, I don't know, they just were struggling. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so now I have these 2 pots here, and I haven't put as much dirt in here because I think that's even not is too much. Let's do this one instead, because I'm going to put this flowering one in the black pot. I think this is one of those Kalanchoa. I don't even know how you pronounce it. I'm going to add some more dirt onto this. I'll just take it from here since I have too much in that one. Geez, I'm almost taking all of the dirt out of this planter. That's okay. Okay, so I have this one planted. It's such a pretty plant. Like, I love these flowers. They're so beautiful. And then I'll just, we got some water. I was watering this. The dirt seemed kind of dry. And I'm spilling water everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to drop this one. And now I'm going to plant this one in here. I don't know how well it's going to do, because it's the one that seems to be struggling the most, and I just don't want it in with those other plants. I want to put it in its own planter, and we'll see what happens. I'll just take this dirt from this, add it in here, and maybe I can find a spot for it in the window. Maybe it just needs a brighter light. I might have a spot for it in my living room window. I have a lot of plants. I actually have some cactuses that I want to move one in with another one. So I have plans to do that. But when your cactus is flowering, you're actually not supposed to you're not supposed to be, moving it or transplanting it or anything like that. Not when it's in the middle of flowering. Okay. I think I've used up all of that dirt. So I'm going to put some of this really dry stuff on top. And okay, I'll use this planter for something. It's so cute. Okay, I'll throw this garbage into my compost. I'm going to give these a little spray. This is just one of those little $2 sprayers. I'll give this one a little spray. And I'm just going to go over and see if I have a spot for that. So here I just want to show you, this is my the Meyer lemon plant that I had out on my deck. I brought that into the house. Then I have this cactus and it's flowering. This cactus is just starting to flower, but this is the one, and it has orange flowers on it. I actually want to move it and put it in this hanging basket. And then I have another one right there, and that's in a hanging basket. And what I do with those hanging baskets with those cactuses in it, I actually plant those, I hang those outside at my door, and it doesn't get full sun, but the light that it gets, it absolutely loves it. And then I bring them in every fall and they start flowering. When I bring them in, they start to flower. They'll flower again Usually at Christmas time they flower for whatever reason. I don't even know why they do that. And then when I put them out in the spring and I have them outside, they are starting to set buds on them again. So I don't know what that climate tells it. It's almost like it's a little signal. And I'm not sure why it does that, but so I'm gonna have to try and find a spot for it on my plant stand. So I don't know how easy that's going to be. Let me just, I think I'm gonna leave the flowering one. I think I'm gonna leave that either on this peninsula, or I will put it back where it was on that table. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll figure it out. So anyways, I just wanted to take these plants apart, show you what I did, and because I mean, I'm not growing anything outside, so I think a lot more of my videos will be things that I'm doing doing inside. So thanks for joining me, and we'll talk again. Bye for now.